Hello, I'm Scrapyard Mark and welcome to my dad's shed. See, this is a proper shed. I dream of having a shed like this. All stuff, there's stuff here I can remember from my youth. Mark II bolts, that's for Mark II, Fords, Consols, Zephyrs, Zodiacs. Yeah, a proper shed. I've got to be a bit careful what I'm showing you, but the obligatory US license plates. Just right for Cruiser Mac and all the American followers. See, the problem is I want to get in there because I've got all my stock that I want to go through, my antique bits. Problem. These two, a couple of the old Lister D types, stationary engines. What have we got there? All rescued from scrapyards years ago. Pulled them all out of scrapyards, got them all up and running. There's another one under there. Yeah, underneath here. Can't really see it too much. That's my big old Lister CS diesel engine. That's only had a couple of owners for new, 1938 that is. Early Lister CS diesel. Needs getting out and firing up again. Yeah, all sorts of useful stuff, but it all needs sorting out and moving on really. Get myself a truck sorted. There's one for Ali Mac Mechanical, look. British Silver Seagull outboard motor. See, what I want to do is go through some of my stuff. Now, that's a really nice set of brass drop handles. So they're properly useful. But that would be useful if all the guts were in it. There should be a button in there. It's a doorbell push. Quite an old one. So what do? Do you hang on to it? No, I think time has come for some of this in a scrap bag. Oh, say hello to Piggy. My flying pig. Solid cast iron he is. Lovely old thing. Meet Michelle. There's Michelle. What you can see on the 1942 that is. British Army. There's some weight in that in the brass, and at the moment it would do well. But I'm loath to scrap anything like that. It's too good. All too good to scrap stuff like that. So anyway, I'm going to have a rummage and I'll get back to you. Right down buried in there, look, there's another engine I saved from the scrapyard. The old fin hopper there, it's a Wolseley WD2. They were built for the War Department. That's where the WD comes from. Built for the War Department, and they were specifically made that they were fairly silent running. They had like fibre gears in them instead of steel gears, and they ran quiet. But yeah, there's the remnants of one of them in there. Another get around to it project, but I really should just cash it all in, shouldn't I? Man, stuff everywhere. Look at that. I forgot all about this one. Another Lister D buried under a sheet next to it. We had a go at restoring this one. I can't remember. I think it needs a mag. Probably needs a good sparking mag to put it and get that one going. And I think you'll find under here You just see the flywheel. Look. There's another one. So that's like, what have we got? 5 of the bloody things. Huge big old copper pans. With the price of scrap at the moment, I bet that scrap's in at like, I bet that scrap's in at 30 quid. Probably, yeah, maybe even a bit more, but it breaks my heart to scrap them. That's genuine Victorian, that is. I know where it came from and all, with the hotel that it worked in. So, yeah, some things you just can't really bring yourself to scrap. Well, I can't anyway, I'm terrible. Oh, look. That's my homemade polishing machine. I scrounged up all the bits out the scrap. And my dad made it. That ought to come out, really. A pair of nice old iron brackets in there, look. Amazing, isn't it? I need to get it all sorted, I reckon. But there you go. Something different to look at other than my mug walking around the streets. Might be a bit more interesting. Gaskets. Gasket kits, look. What have we got here? Vauxhall. Cavalier. Chevelle, Forenza and Viva. Also fits the certain Bedford engines. Brand new in a box, head gasket. Somebody somewhere is desperately looking for one of them. I wish I could find them. More gaskets, boxes and boxes and boxes. Oh, what else have we got here? Head gasket, what's that for? An Allegro. Yeah, Austin Allegro head gasket. Are there any Allegros left on the road? Cool. Ain't seen one for years. They were bloody rubbish the first time round. Another Vauxhall one. Decoke sets, what's this? What have we got here? Let's have a look. Another Vauxhall Bedford. What does that fit? Vauxhall HA Viva. Remember them, the old post office vans, the little square boxy ones. Somebody's desperately looking for a headset for one of them. But again, when was the last time you saw a Vauxhall HA Viva? Madness. But it's all too good to chuck away. It's all useful. I can't bear it. I just can't chuck all that stuff away. Definitely not. English licence plates, or number plates we call them. 982 DOO. That was a Mark III Zephyr 4 that we had. The car got sold in the end, but we must have put new number plates on it. I think that's why they'd be up there. They'd have been the old ones. 700 BXN. That was a Mark II Ford Zodiac, I believe. That got broken up and the floor cut out. It had been crushed. I think it had been rolled, or a tree had caved the roof in. So we brought it out to Scrappy and we cut the floor out and welded it in my old Mark II Zephyr. Well, my dad welded it in before my time of doing mechanicals. Another little old vintage belt driven attachment for putting polishing wheels and grinding wheels on. So this is all useful stuff. All useful stuff. Well, it is to me anyway. I don't know about you lot. So what have we got here? Box of escutcheons. But everywhere from 1930s to Georgian, Victorian, all sorts. But this, you can't scrap this stuff. Key old escutcheon. High Victorian, that is. If you've got a bit of furniture you're restoring or something, bloody perfect. Look at it all. Can't do it. Just cannot scrap this stuff. I know the prices are good at the moment, but you can't wait. There you go. 1930s deco escutcheon. Another one there, look. There's a pair of them. But I've come up here with the intention of having a good clear out and might be able to weigh some of this in. And not a chance I'm scrapping this lot. Your man there smoking a pipe. I don't know who that is. Looks a bit like John Ball, but not too sure. But it all wants sorting out. But yeah, it's too good to scrap. We're on the bench. Messy benches, see? It's not just an Ian Matthews thing. I think it's just, if you've got a bench, you've got to cover it with bloody stuff. But I just wish this bench was at my house. But there you go. What have we got here? It's a wick oil lubricator. You put a string wick, I'm trying to find the right words, down through there, and they drip feed the oil. But ideal for the old engines and steam engine. He's alright, and he look at that for an handle. Look at the work gone into that. It's cast. He's cast brass. Yeah. I don't know who he is, but he looks quite cool. But shackles, hooks, 3 brass hooks, lovely brass slide bolt. Look at that. I mean, you go down to Wicks's nowadays, you'll pay a £5 for a crappy old Chinesium thing, like the one I just put on my gate that fell to bits within a week. There you go. Anyway, it's just a look at some of the stuff I'm dealing with here. Well, there's a bit of nostalgia. Cool, that brings back memories. Must be, what am I now? God, looking at my age now, that's best part of 40 years ago. Me and my dad, we had an old 400E side valve, and that's the sign. We went to a car show in Kent, drove all the way down to Kent in it, went to this car show, and that's the sign off the end of the road for the parking. When we left, we brought it with us. But isn't it funny how something like that brings back so many memories? Now, who's old enough to remember these? The Nodding Dog. Back in the 50s, everybody had one on the parcel shelf of their car. It's a bloody gold mine, my dad's shed, you know. Look at that. How's that for a burner? I've been watching videos on metal casting. It's something I've always wanted to have a go at. Melting and casting and making ingots. Very interesting. So what we got here? That is a Lister D type engine carburetor. She's had a hard life, look. It's all bent on the bottom of there. She's been beat to death. That's the choke. It's like a poppet valve choke. Pop, 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 pop. It just flutters up and down. Lets the air flow in. But perfectly serviceable. You could straighten that out in there and use that again. No problem at all. God, I love all this stuff. Old engineering, you can't beat it. And then you look at my old Navara truck I got at the moment. All electronics, and you need a computer to tell you what's wrong with it, and even that don't tell you what's wrong. It only gives you half an idea. Madness. I just love old engineering. So much better, and at least you can work on it. As if by magic, we've got another one. Right, so while I'm here and I got used to the shed, because it makes a nice backdrop and it makes a change from seeing me stomping around the streets. I want to do a couple of shout outs. I want to do a shout out to a guy called Matt, Mad Matt's Bucket List. If you've not seen his channel, please go check him out. Really nice guy. He's come up with some great suggestions. He's been very helpful, and he gave me a good offer of help. But Matt, if you're watching, I'm not very good at tech, so if you can email me again, I'll have another go, because I did reply to your email and I'm not sure that you actually got it. I don't think you did. So yeah, that's that one. Everyday Solars, shout out. Love watching her channel. Always taking things to bits. Really good, really interesting. Always a good watch. Always a good chat on the lives. So that's another one to check out. You all know these people anyway. Ian Matthews. Everybody knows Ian Matthews, but check him out. Always good. I love his comments. When he comments on my stuff, always makes me smile. Snobby Scrap Picker and his Mrs. Dusty Blonde. My first sticker sender, well, my only sticker senders actually. So anybody else out there wants to send me stickers, and I can start a sticker wall then. Yeah, so far I've got Snobby Scrap Picker and Dusty Blonde Vog stickers. So anybody else fancies sending me a sticker, be more than welcome. Please do. I'll make a board and I can use it as a backdrop for videos when I'm doing them at home then. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Oh, Vandal Vlogs. What up, Vandal? Love watching his videos. It's just what you see is what you get. So we like the old Vandal Vlogs. So check him out as well if you're not already on there. But I'm pretty sure anyone who follows me is already following these people. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. So hope you enjoyed this video. Bit of a change to being in a shed. I can't wait to get my own shed. I mean, I could spend hours in here. Maybe I should spend a bit more time up here, but I'm trying to sort some stuff out. If we can get this old truck of mine back on the road, then we'll be all right. Things will move on. Things will be looking up. So anyway, that's all for this video. Hope you found it interesting. Like, share, subscribe, all that old cobblers. It all does help. My subscribers have gone up a little bit in the last few days. It seems to go in fits and starts, but any help appreciated on that front. So other than that, take care. Catch you in the next video. Bye for now.